I don't want to use too many actives in this season. I don't think it's required because your skin is anyway feeling a bit dry. But because it's got hyaluronic acid, it's got licorice root extract, there's also peptides. So it's really great for your face. And then I'm going in with my moisturizer. I'm going to use a lot of it today. Like a good amount, okay? It's like a lot. And basically you want to baste it on your skin like a mask. Now that it's on your skin like a mask, when you're doing a face massage for the purpose of depuffing, you want to open out these channels. Just 1 second. How do I pause this? So it seems like Zain is back from football, so I was just checking on that. So yeah, you want to open out the lymph nodes behind your ears and get all that lymph draining out of your face. And remember, the thing with lymphatic drainage is light pressure, okay? The moment you go deeper than a soft touch, you're working on the muscle. The lymph is not going to move. And that's the thing about skincare, right? If you look at skincare as self-care and then wellness, you have to think about what's skin deep. So just mobilize the area behind your ear. And if you feel like it's a bit tender, you now know that the lymph is stagnated. So instead of starting from your face, if you want everything to drain out from here, what you need to open out are these lymph nodes behind your ear. Okay? After that, start from the bottom. Okay? So use a hook and remember to drain it back out. Same thing on the other side. I'm doing a quick one for you because otherwise I'll be here for like 20 minutes. This is when I want to show you one of my tools, okay? This is a new face tool that I've got. It's like a gua sha, but it's a lot smaller. So it can get into the smaller areas of your face, especially here, which I'll get to later. But the same thing can be done here. And this side for these areas. So, I don't know if you all have had a chance to have a look at Chinese facial mapping. So the entire face maps different organs. All right. So this is the reproductive system. This is the large intestine. Then you have the lungs. Then you have the stomach. You have the kidneys right here. So many times when you feel like you have puffy eyes, it's because your kidney that's sitting right here is trying to tell you that you haven't been able to detoxify your system. So all of that extra fluid is staying in your body. So a smaller tool like this is going to be able to really work on this area. And if you're hearing this cut, like that, that means that you really need to open out this area. And mild redness is absolutely fine. Okay. After that, I like to work on this area. So for me, I find these points are very, very tender. So sometimes I just rest my head on top of the finger. And then you just work on this area. You're talking so much, right? All the time. There's a lot of tension that gets built up over here. And this is my own technique. So I just like to do it myself. Now over to my favorite part. You can see there's still moisture on my skin. There's still enough slip. That's why I love the On Cloud 9 moisturizer, because it's not sticky. It gives you enough slip and you don't feel like you need to wash it off after you're done. Now this part is my favorite. So many times when your face is feeling puffy, you'll notice that it's this part that's puffy under your eyes and here. That's why the lymph is stagnating, because it's also where your sinuses are. So, you're just moving it upwards. Now that we're working on the face, feel free to use a little more pressure. Like really get in below the cheekbone. Think of it like there's a part of your face or a few cells which are holding on to moisture and you need to drain them out. So, and if it's hurting, you need it even more. And then of course you need to drain that back down. Now I'm going to go back to my tool. Because again, this is out of experience. When your face is feeling puffy, you'll notice that there are these like gentle lines here. It's like a balloon that's kind of overfull. So if the line is this way, you want to go across it. That way. You're like scraping the skin. Some of you are writing really weird comments. What is that tool called? A friend of mine got this tool for me. It's like a gold-plated, I don't think it's actually gold-plated. It's like this metal facial gua sha tool which has a bulb on one side, which is something that you can use for areas like here, underneath. As well as the Marma points. Marma point is again a Ayurvedic concept. It's following Chinese medicine. So there are points on your face that are part of different meridians, and when you activate those points, you're being able to activate the organ system that is being active, or if it's overactive, you're trying to balance it out. How long does each lymphatic drainage massage last? It really depends on how much time you have. You can go in for a really quick one, right? Like you can just do something like that. You can just do this, work on these lines here. This is also, the eyebrows are where you store a lot of tension. We're on the phone all the time. I'm on the phone right now with you. You're on a laptop, you're looking at things. If you pinch your eyebrows, and I learned this from watching Vasudha's videos, Vasudha Rai, if you pinch it and it's hurting, it means that there's a lot of tension in your eye. Fortunately, I don't have so much. But again, you want to work on the eyebrows, and then don't forget to drain it out every time you do something. The forehead is not something that I usually work on a lot. It's more just to complete the face. And that's about it. So that is my nighttime routine. And right at the end, I like to just massage my ears. So the ears, again, like your feet and hands, have a lot of nerve endings and points, meridian points and Marma points that contribute to the entire organ system of your body. So when you're massaging your ear, you're just activating all those channels. What oil should I use as a moisturizer? So I'm someone who has congested skin, and oil doesn't suit my face as a moisturizer. So, oil is more like an occlusive. It's quite viscous, so it's not really penetrating your skin. And as you know, the skin has a composition of water and oil. So oil and water in the right combination gives the right amount of moisture to your face. So you don't want to have too much of either. If you have dry skin, you need to work on hydration from the inside as well as internal oleation. Do you use tretinoin? No, I do not. Actually, tretinoin doesn't suit me. So I have few minutes for 2 or 3 questions. A good moisturizer for dry skin, I would suggest the Akind On Cloud 9 moisturizer. And use rose water. I love using rose water, especially in the summer. All right. What moisturizer for this drainage? This is what I've used. I've used the Akind On Cloud 9 moisturizer. Hi guys, Ziba, Aisha. Okay, so that was all. Yes, this is available on Tira Beauty online and in stores. So, Riddhi, love Akind on my second pack already. I'm so glad you like it. And you know what? The moisturizer also has probiotics, which is great for your skin barrier, especially at this time when you want to do you don't want too many actives and you just want a lot of moisture and hydration. It's working on the balance of your skin, the microbiome of the skin, and it's almost like giving... Can you type the moisturizer name here? It is the Akind On Cloud 9 moisturizer. Alright guys, good night, and I hope you enjoyed the face massage. If you have any suggestions on interesting face tools, I'd love to know, because I love collecting them. As you can see, I have at least 12 of them. This is another one that I use, but mostly for my traps, when I'm feeling like my traps are very tight. And I like to use this side again to scrape the neck.